This show is sponsored by Alicia's Pillows and Things. Check out the Facebook page where you will find home decor you will not be able to resist at prices anybody can afford. There you will find pillows and stools featuring your favorite sports teams. Also, you will see sets with your kids' favorite cartoon or movie characters. You can also get full body and neck pillows as well. Log on to ngscsports.com, find the Alicia's Pillows and Things tab on the homepage, and place your order. It makes a great gift for Christmas at an affordable price. Welcome, everyone, to 3 Count Thursday. We are live here on our Facebook page. It's Jim, it's Ryan, it's Tim, and I thought we had. Look, Intern Mark was here.
It's Santa.
I know, but see, we did the pre-show, post-show, which on our Patreon page, patreon.com/3 Count Thursday. Every week, as we're here, we're getting ready for the show.
Santa Claus.
I know I know. I know. I don't understand how this happened.
Saint Nick.
I know.
Kris Kringle.
I know. Yes, Papa Noel.
Papa.
Like,
Papa.
but we recorded the pre-show, post-show.
Yeah.
And Intern Mark was sitting there.
Correct. He was part of that.
And then we get ready to start the show, and where the hell is Mark?
I had heard on the roof a clatter.
Like the clatter that just rocked through this table.
Jim, I need your help.
What'd you do?
The title leaned over. I want to adjust it, but I can't touch the title.
You can touch the title, or I'm going to play Wham's Last Christmas right now. That's your choice.
Just let it. Just pull your paper out from under it. If you want to know why Tim is so nervous about that championship belt that's sitting in front of him, you're going to have to go to patreon.com.
Oh, Santa's got it. Thanks, Santa.
Subscribe.
Very good, boys.
Only $2. You only have to pledge $2, and you'll find out why Tim is so nervous.
I said Santa Claus.
Santa, he touched me.
I've got to be
in
good
the good way. I'm very happy. That was a pleasant touch, Santa.
Tim, you've been a very good boy this year.
Santa, I can't
Gosh.
But where's Mark?
I don't care.
Well, I mean,
He's an intern.
I mean, it's a shame. Well, that's true.
I mean, I love Mark with all of my being.
You don't need
But
that
it's
intern.
Mark's
I
choice.
would
Mark probably
trade-
went to check out. Rutch is not. It's not Tuesday.
Not Tuesday.
maybe
he went out to Shady Maple.
They're probably
they're
closed
close.
by now.
Maybe he's getting in line early for the final sales at Green Dragon tomorrow before Christmas.
There it is.
Last shopping
Dude,
day
what is
before Christmas.
what is Intern Mark going to do? Christmas
What is
Ritz is not open on Christmas Day, is it? Santa, do you know?
Santa does know, and it is not open on
man.
Christmas Day. However, it is open Monday.
It's open on Monday.
Is it
On
really?
Monday. It is open
I
Monday.
didn't know that.
Christmas Eve.
It is
Christmas
open Christmas
Eve.
Eve, and it gets better. Santa knows. It is
Tell me,
open.
Santa?
It is closed New Year's Day, but it will be open Monday, New Year's Eve as well.
Oh my gosh.
Scotty, you're going to have to tune in until the very end of this show to find out if it ends with. I hope it doesn't end with Ryan Stone Cold Stunning Santa Claus. He's here. He brought gifts.
What? What gifts?
I brought some gifts.
This is so
Unbelievable.
exciting. I'm so excited to see Santa.
My question
I
is
can't
how
believe
it's-
Mark's
going to miss all this.
He misses everything.
Why don't you shoot Mark a text real quick and just see if he can
He
see
missed
where he's at?
He missed.
I'm on it.
He missed Sasquatch at Legacy Wrestling.
I can't believe that either.
He's been hunting Sassy for years.
And he just walks into Legacy
Walks
wearing
into-
one of our shirts.
Yeah, it was unbelievable.
Unreal.
And now he's going to miss Santa
We'll
Claus.
put the picture up on the Patreon page,
Oh, my
patreon.com/3count Thursday, $2, guys.
I agree, Chad. Chad says pledge people. Chad is a new patron. Scotty is our first patron.
Here we go.
Scotty does know.
I'll show real quick. Here's the thing.
Here we go.
If you think that the Patreon page is just a way for us to money grab and try to make a quick buck
You're right.
off of all of this, it's not.
It's not.
The money that comes in is to support what we do and do it on a bigger scale. What we do already is
Bigger scale. I get it.
Yeah,
I get it. 'Cause
add another X or
You
two.
like that one, Santa? That was a good
I like that one.
But any funds, any money that you can contribute to our show, and not just the four of us and Matt, but our show. A lot of what we do, without you guys, I say this on my stream all the time. Without you, there is no us. We're just four.
That's correct.
We're literally just 3, 4, 5 guys sitting at a table in the microphones talking to no one.
Like, here's the deal. Like, without you guys, we're just texting each other about wrestling every week.
Yeah, but even without them, if we did this, we would just be talking to
Well,
no
yes.
one, and no one would be
that
there
is
on
correct.
the other end to receive it. And we thank you so much for being here. And like, even if you can't share, even if you don't have $1 or $2 to pledge every month, sometimes the best currency is social currency. So when you're in the channel, you should give it a like, give it a share. I know that you have a wrestling friend.
That share button's so helpful.
Yeah, because the more
You're in the live
eyes-
video. We got like 7, 8 people, somewhere around 9. It keeps floating around. Share it.
Yeah, because
Share it to your wall and say, join the fun. Santa's here for Christ's
Santa's
sake.
here. And even if you don't have the $2, maybe someone you're sharing does, and they want to support. And the money that gets brought in will just go back into the show. A more elaborate display, a better setup, going on, the ability to go on the road more, maybe to do other things outside of just that
Shady Maple show we've always been
Yeah,
talking
like-
about.
Everyone's pointing out tonight's the tribute to the troops, and of course we love and support the troops.
Mark just checked into the live video
What
to
the-
watch it. Mark, where are you? Can you message us, Mark, where you might be? I don't know. Santa Claus is here, guys.
Yeah.
Just hit the share button for Santa Claus.
coming to town.
How about a like and a share for Santa?
I still can't believe
A like and a share.
that intern Mark is missing this. But of course, we love and support our troops. So I want to wish everybody happy holidays.
Amen.
as we're kicking off this show, and thank you to all of them. But the beauty about
I'm so
you can watch that show and listen to our show at the same time. Because
Yeah.
people generally complain about commentary on WWE shows anyhow. You can turn our volume down if they air a package about, of course, the wonderful troops that we love. But you can watch and listen to us at the same time. Of course, for whatever holiday that you celebrate, we hope you have a great one, and we're gonna hopefully entertain you here for a couple of hours. And man, I am so kicking over freaking Santa sitting right here.
I was
in
so
Studio L.
I'll tell you
I
what
was
we
so
should
overwhelmed.
not do. Sit on Santa's lap on these chairs.
Oh yeah. These chairs are not
Thank you.
prorated
Yeah.
for double weights.
double weights
That's
at
for
all.
sure. That is for damn
and
sure.
some single weights.
Well, yeah.
Makes,
I think our single weights are double weights.
it would make some good video though.
But,
That
It
would get
was
people talking.
actually a
it
great
was
video.
fantastic video. I still wish I would have figured out that the boss put that chair in the garbage. That thing should have been hanging on the wall in the studio.
That should have been signed by all of us and put on auction on the
raffle.
Patreon.
It absolutely should have. So behind a Santa Claus and Tim, we got the Stone Cold T-shirt. The
What?
backside actually of what
Oh, yeah.
what shirt Ryan is wearing. We're all
North Pole.
we're getting into the festive mood here. Behind Ryan, of course, is the
Hold on.
Christmas shirt
I'll help.
of his favorite
Thanks, Rhonda.
WWE superstar Randy Orton. It is the Out of Snowhere T-shirt. Behind me is the Suplex City North Pole edition, and then I have
Oh, don't stand up. Oh, he's standing.
the
North Pole.
North Pole Balor Club, which somebody thought last year was a joke shirt. They thought it was North Pole pointing southward,
south.
and I was like, no, it's clever, but I also didn't want to trip to HR for Christmas. So
Santa, what is your favorite shirt that's on display? Or do you have a favorite shirt?
I'm gonna have to
behind
go
here?
with Out of Nowhere.
Out of
Yes.
Nowhere.
that's a good one.
Santa's a Randy Orton fan. I'm happy.
I will say this: I do enjoy Randy Orton as a heel. As a heel,
He's a heel.
much more than as a face. I will say that.
I'm gonna try to make it through this whole show without saying the F word because Santa's here.
I know you have to be. You have to mind your. You could literally erase 360 bad days
Tonight,
If one
I'm
great
good.
night,
Right?
I'm making a list.
I've literally.
What's
I'm
the
gonna check
list?
it twice.
Oh shoot!
sugar honey iced
I don't know if
tea.
I can do this.
Yeah, I can.
I'm gonna.
I know I can.
You do it almost every week.
I practice every
I think,
Tuesday, Friday, Sunday.
I think one time I think you cursed on this show.
Yeah, and like
Can you not curse on your other shows?
I don't curse on Excellence Commentary.
I don't. Yeah.
And
Okay, that's fair.
And I only curse when I stream after 11.
Okay.
But I rarely go past 11.
Right.
Oh no!
Yeah. So
Jim, yeah, after 11, it's okay.
I was trying to like a comment and it.
Hey,
there we go.
Diane Miller.
Said hi, Santa.
Hi, Santa.
Hello, Mrs. Miller. I look forward to seeing you on Christmas Eve.
Ooh.
She leaves out cookies and milk. What is your favorite cookie, Santa? Do you have a favorite cookie when you go house to house?
Do I ever? I love the white chocolate chip macadamia nut cookies.
Oh, that is a good.
And if
That is a good one.
Specifically from Subway, or
well, if you get them from Subway, they're pretty good.
They do have
they
good
are
cookies.
really good.
You know the Subway in Lidditz is closed right now because somebody pulled into the toy soldier and ran into the Subway building.
Sick.
That
right
doesn't
now?
surprise me at all.
Yeah. So Subway
Santa,
is closed.
I'm assuming that guy is on the naughty list.
Guaranteed.
He's on the naughty list.
because I was
going
going to get Santa those Subway cookies for Christmas Eve this year.
As a matter of fact, he's not even getting coal.
It's not like
He's
there's
getting
17
nothing.
other Subways within walking distance. There's a lot of Subways around.
What-
Not walking
I was
distance.
going to say
gonna
walking.
say.
The one in Lidditz is not within walking distance, Ryan.
Yeah, walking.
Look at us.
They have
All
one
right.
right by the diner now.
We have Matt. I think is with us on the line. Matt, you are missing out here, bud.
Santa Claus.
Sounds like it.
Okay, good.
We have Santa Claus, the one and only,
He took his headphones off.
in studio.
I saw the group chat.
Matt, are you-
I'm not trying to be debated.
Matt, you're not going to ruin Tim's Christmas, are you?
No, I would never.
Okay,
Do that.
Matt says he will never do that.
That would have been the
Bless
great
you.
time to do it, Matt. That would put you on the naughty list, though, and now I
Yeah,
have to
we
be
do.
nice
You don't
and be
want-
good.
Are Tim's headphones back on? Because I do have a question about that.
Yeah, absolutely. Go
yes,
ahead.
they're back on.
Okay. So is it just Wham's Last Christmas
It's-
or any rendition of
It's
it?
only Wham's Last Christmas.
Okay, gotcha.
So I can listen to any other version. I was trolled tremendously during the pre-show, post-show.
Yep.
So once again, you should go to patreon.com/3count Thursday. Everything we do is always the number 3.
Never the word.
Just pledge $2. That is the
$2.
number $2.
Never the word.
Never the word 2. The
That
number
is
$2.
Just think of it. So for 1 month,
Kick out of 2.
buy 2 less hash browns at McDonald's.
I mean,
I don't
people
really like their hash browns anyway.
are
2
literally
less sausage
throwing
McMuffins.
millions of dollars at a GoFundMe right now
Right.
to build a wall. We're asking for $2 to listen to us for like an extra 15 minutes a week.
And if I promise,
And we are going to add more stuff to there. We will add more.
I promise it's way more entertaining than we let on to be.
Yes. No, it is.
I think that is, yeah.
It is our Patreon.
It's not.
Here's the thing:
for
if you're
wrestling people.
ever entertained by what we do on this show, that is much more entertaining, and it's usually between like 10 and 15 minutes long.
It's so digestible. It's not wrestling related.
Speaking of digestible, Santa, you're looking actually very slender. Have you been working out? Hitting the gym, perhaps?
I've been lifting barbell
Santa
plates
would
and eating
never
T-bone
hit
steaks,
Jim.
brother.
yeah. Why would he hit me?
I would never hit Jim.
Yeah,
He's
that's
bigger
not
than
very
me.
nice. Now, maybe has Mrs. Claus been working you out a little bit,
Well-
Santa? Or you don't want to kiss and tell?
I better not kiss and tell.
Okay, that's fair.
I have been spending a little more time down at the Elf Club.
Oh.
I'm not going to lie. I freaked out when I heard that for you.
I didn't.
I totally freaked out because I was like, no way.
No, so
Because I know. I love Careless Whisper.
Yeah, it's a great song.
Tim, because there may be some new people
Okay.
who are listening, explain to them why we're talking to you about Wham's Last Christmas.
Okay.
We play Wham's Last Christmas.
So, my friends and I a group of about 5 of us, decided at the beginning of December we were all going to play a game called Whamageddon. It is a survival-based game where you try to go from December 1st to December 24th without hearing Wham's rendition of Last Christmas. You can hear every other version of the song.
It's not.
I'm abstain from the appearance of evil somewhere in the Bible.
No, it's not even. It's a Queen
It's
Christmas.
on the low.
This is Thank God It's Christmas from Queen.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was good, though.
Look, man, I'm ready. So the rules of the game are: if you hear Last Christmas by Wham at all during the duration between the 1st and the 24th, you're out, and you have to call it your shot. So, of the people that are playing, only one person's been eliminated, and that was my roommate's girlfriend, and she was eliminated because Last Christmas played while she was in the dentist chair getting a cleaning.
Oh, that's not.
Like
that
they were
sucks.
about ready to rinse. There was no drills, no nothing going on, and she's laying there ready to get rinsed, and there it is. And every sound effect is gonna just make me just.
He's so jumpy. I
He
love
is
it.
jumpy.
I'm gonna.
Tim, I had a scenario at work today
Okay.
that would have ruined your entire Christmas.
Oh, please tell me.
Because
So-
it doesn't have to be the whole song, right? Like
You
it could
can
be
A single
part of
note.
it.
If I
the bum, bum, bum,
like, if
bum.
I see, because here's the thing too. Like,
play
it's
like
such-
the first 5 seconds
do
to see
not
if that would
play-
eliminate him.
so here's the thing: is like, because there'll be a realization where there are certain songs that within like a note or two that's the song.
Sandstorm.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but you hear all of that. So by the time you hear the song, your body's probably going to go through multiple reactions at the same time. Like, first, oh man, I love this song. And then the next one's going to be, oh man, it's Last Christmas. Oh man, I'm out.
Everything got ruined. So I had gone to break, and when I go to break, I stop the music in my room. Well, instead of listening to Sirius today, because I was listening to Christmas music, and their stations are like genre specific. Like they have like the Hallmark station. They have like the country Christmas. They actually have like a rap and R&B Christmas, which I have not clicked on that. I don't know. I don't even want to know what that's all about. So I brought up iHeartRadio, and so Sirius you can pause, iHeartRadio you just stop, and then when you click play again, it's whatever is on that station at the time because it's a broadcast station. So I'd gone to break. When I returned from break, I hit play.
Santa's thirsty.
And
I'm thirsty.
And I'm not kidding you. It was the last like note and a half.
Oh,
What did that
man.
sound like?
I'm not going to do it.
Like the end of Last Christmas.
Yeah, like the end of
you
Wham's
jerk.
Last Christmas.
You
But
don't
immediately my mind went to you and thought, man, if
Get you up in there. I don't know.
if you
how to
you
do
brought up
Like to be out by the end of the song.
right.
And see, here's the thing: people are gonna say, "Oh, well, it's really easy to avoid. Like, all you gotta do is just not listen to Christmas music."
Or like
That's
Tim,
the
did you
thing.
see we're going to go over some of this stuff? I was giving Santa an option to take a drink.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
Okay,
Ho, ho,
you're-
ho.
you're good.
Praise.
Ho, ho, ho.
I could have used my own.
Santa's
My
You could use your
apologies.
own.
So people would immediately
Right, you could use your own playlist
I
or
could-
whatever.
I could use my own playlist. I could avoid listening to it in
but
the
that
car.
ruins the spirit of the
Like,
game.
I'm like risking it for the biscuit. Like I'm in the car, I will put it on scan, let the car get to the Christmas station. A song that I enjoy that's playing will play. I will stop it, let that song complete, and I will wait for the next song to
Right,
start.
it's the spirit of the game.
Right, like yeah, like
I mean, that is literally like Wham Russian roulette.
it is. It's Whamulette.
Like you
Whamulette.
know the Wham bullet's in there, and you just keep spinning away.
yeah, and that's the part. I'm living on the edge, man. I'm
See,
ready.
I just want a Kevorkian in you and like play it.
No, man, because I'm not hurting.
You feel like
I don't know. Every time I
Use a
hit
no
one of
pain.
these damn things,
I mean, yeah.
the funny thing is, if I just click this button every
But did you see that? Like, there was a half second of hesitation between me hearing the song and cognitively recognizing that it was Rick Astley and not Wham,
Oh yeah,
And
every
I was like,
every
oh,
time
okay.
I hit one of these tonight,
I can dance to this.
he is in pain.
I know it's so good.
But it's okay. I have already promised him that I'm not gonna.
So between trying to avoid Wham and also not touch the championship title, I'm just
Tim's in a world over
Santa,
there.
what is
dire straits.
what is your favorite Christmas song?
Oh, that's a good question.
Is it "You're Coming to Town"?
I like it. I like I'm coming to
Or
town.
I saw Mommy kissing you.
I saw Mommy kissing me.
So
That happened.
your mama kiss me.
I'll tell you, one of my favorite places to visit on Christmas Eve is Hollis, Queens.
Oh,
It's
So I love
Christmas
Christmas
time
in
in
Hollis.
Hollis Creek.
very nice, very nice. All right,
Are you a Southern? Do you do like Christmas in Dixie? Are you anything like the old
Well, you know,
Alabama song?
Sometimes, maybe not Dixie, but I like going out to Hawaii. Christmas in Hawaii.
Christmas in Hawaii, yes.
yeah, that's a good one as well. Now, it's obviously around the holiday season, around the Christmas time, there is also Festivus, and as part of Festivus, you have the airing of grievances. And let me find the old thing here. I didn't get it loaded in the chamber. It's okay.
The airing of grievances. I got a lot of problems with you people. Now you're going to hear about it.
Is let's go around the table here in Santa. I mean, I don't know if that's in the spirit of Christmas for you to voice any grievances that you may have. Are you a wrestling fan, Santa?
Oh, Santa's a big wrestling fan.
I never knew
Oh,
that.
I'm a
Well, I mean, you should know. I mean, he's been on many Tribute to the Troops.
Well,
I'm very
He's
active.
been on Raw.
That's very
Correct.
true. I apologize. My
mean,
bad, Santa.
Stone Cold stunned you. That one. I mean, should I not? I shouldn't have brought that up, Santa.
I'd rather
And
not.
you're sitting here with that shirt
I
on.
shouldn't have
Just
brought it up.
egging him on.
I'd rather not think
That
about
is-
that.
So
I'm trying to
let's
move
go around
forward.
the table here. Ryan, we'll start with you.
Great.
Is there any grievances?
I work in retail.
No,
Oh,
we're
wrestling
wrestling.
related.
We're wrestling related.
Got it.
This is
Oh,
gonna
you like that one.
This is gonna be the part. Nope, that one. There we go.
You might as well play the other one
No,
for
I-
me
wait,
too.
no. But wrestling related, or somebody has one they want to shoot it off while Ryan's thinking about it. Wrestling related grievances that we want to get off our chest before we get into Christmas next week.
My grievance is that Raw was ended with a 14-hour women's gauntlet match that was won by Natalya, of all people, for a pointless match next Tuesday on Christmas, or next Monday, I'm sorry, for Monday Night
Christmas
Raw.
Eve.
Christmas Eve.
Christmas
That's
Eve
my
Raw.
that's my biggest grievance. It was a 14-hour gauntlet
So
match.
your biggest grievance
That
of the
was
entire
off the
year
Do
took
not bring it up.
place on Monday?
From
That's the first one I could
So
think
you've
of.
so not the fact that WWE has gone to Saudi Arabia
Okay,
twice.
nope. I take it all back. For the year, Nicholas.
there it is. Like
Snack cup.
Saint Nicholas.
No, he's cool.
Okay, like
cool.
former
Nicholas has been a very
WWE
good-
Raw Tag Team Champion Nicholas.
That's the
been a
guy.
good
Look,
little boy.
you guys are really priming me up to drop the F word, and it's not going to happen.
Okay, I'm
Nicholas,
I'm not.
and we're
I'm not
moving
trying to
on.
make you not swear either, because I was willing to guarantee and saying I apologize when it happens. I'm probably going to curse on this show because it sometimes it's like a comma for me sometimes. Santa, do you have a grievance, a wrestling related grievance you'd
Well,
like to?
Santa doesn't. Well, maybe I'm going to have to think of one. I have a grievance with these Jewish kids and BB guns.
Oh no!
Oh, okay.
What happens there?
Well, every once in a while, the good little Jewish boys and girls get a little angry at Santa.
Oh, well, that is a shame.
Do they pop off rounds at you?
So I've
Santa.
Well, I don't want to. Down in Green and Rockland Street here down in Lancaster, I had a problem one year.
Oh no!
I don't know if they were Jewish, but they were angry.
Oh well, Santa. Hopefully
Did
this
you catch
year.
any of their names?
Oh, I got some names.
Could you care to share any of their names right
I don't
now?
think we can do that
Any-
here.
I better.
We want to keep. We want to keep.
Maybe they're grown up. Maybe they're adults.
Well,
now.
I hope they have.
No, we want
I
to.
hope
We
hope-
want to keep them anonymous, at least to our airwaves. And if you're following along here on the live video and you have grievances as well, feel free to
Air the
share them in the
grievances.
Oh,
comments.
Scotty's got him.
Yeah, Scotty says the booking of NXT stars on the main roster. Also, WWE going to Saudi Arabia. That's one of his. Tim.
He also said that Eagles fans threw snowballs at you. Do you remember that when the Eagles fans were?
I do. I was very upset. I mean, very.
I mean, I
very
would
you've
too.
gotten over that now, and you've allowed us to win a championship.
I gotten over it, but I'm not going to allow you to win the championship this year.
That's the truth.
Well, then,
So take
and
that.
my Christmas gift came
So
early.
take
Tim,
that.
do you have any grievances for this year in the world of professional wrestling?
So I tried to stay as positive can be in regards to almost everything wrestling related. So I will make my grievance about myself.
Okay. All right.
So
Sounds like a cop out, but that's cool.
No, because my grievance is I did not get to go out and see more live wrestling
Gotcha.
this year.
Fair.
For one reason or another, whether it's because I couldn't or I didn't, like just willingly chose not to go. I want to change that in 2019. So more live wrestling, and even if that means like, because like for example, I've gone and I've seen one of like every big type of event. Like I've been to a Mania, I've been to a Raw, I've been to the Raw draft, I was at the Raw where CM Punk came back after the WWE title tournament.
Were you at the Raw when he just left the WWE because he was sad?
No,
No, you weren't at that one. Okay.
I was at the one where he debuted Cult of Personality.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I was at that one. Like they had literally just did the 2-week tournament, and it was Rey Mysterio, John Cena final, and he won. But I've been to so many like bigger events that, and then it's like going to a live show. Don't really want to go. Indie show. I need to change that. 2019 more. So the grievance for 2018 is that I personally did not see enough live wrestling for my tastes.
Gotcha. Matthew, do you have any grievances from 2018?
I would say it would be Shane McMahon winning the World Cup.
Best in the world. 1/3 best in the world right there.
That's I should have known it was Shane related.
Matt, did you hit 75 movies this year?
I'm 3 away.
Okay. Oh,
But you will hit it before 2018 wraps up?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
That's
And
impressive.
it's 75 movies in theater, right?
correct.
That's a hell of a
That's
goal.
awesome. That's
That's something else I want to do next year. Like I love going to see movies in
I
the
can't
theater.
tell you the last movie I went to see in the theater.
I can, and it pains me that it was so far back. It
I
was
saw
Infinity War.
I saw Christmas Vacation last Monday.
Yeah.
And before that, you saw Rudy.
What was the?
no, you saw
I saw
Bohemian
Bohemian Rhapsody. Yeah, so I have seen a current movie in the theater.
The last thing I saw was with Intern Mark. Actually, was the $1 Million Man
Oh,
Ted
everyone's got a
DiBiase thing on that like
everybody-
one night release thing.
Is it?
I understand that was a very good night.
Me and Mark had a lot of fun. I'm getting verklempt,
You're
choked
getting
up
choked
about
up
it.
about
Yeah.
You all right?
Whew, yeah.
I think Devin has a grievance here. People who bring signs to wrestling events. This is still not over it. Goddamn Philly fans. I don't know. I'm a little confused what that means.
He's just upset that the Dolphins haven't.
Oh,
lately.
gotcha.
Is that true?
Andy,
Is the winner
Andy Weinberg, is watching. So we have Santa here, and we have Andy Weinberg watching the video.
What a show!
This
Santa's a winner. Look at
Santa's
this.
the winner.
This may be the greatest Christmas ever.
It's shaping up to be right away.
This is fantastic.
This really is the podcast of the millennium.
Yeah, 110%. This is fantastic. For me, I'm trying to think here for my grievance.
Just let it all out, Jim.
I think my grievance is letting people
Open up in here. Open up.
right in here.
Yeah, let it
I
out.
don't know.
In
I don't know
the
where the
Ballard
heart's
Club.
at. It's
In
in
the Ballard-
somewhere.
It's in the front of the table. The Hitman Heart flag.
Oh, that's the one.
That's the one.
Oh, Hitman Heart.
There it is. My grievance is letting people piss me off. Like I need to stop. Like I just need to let it go.
Let it go,
Like
Jim.
people, the wrestling fan base is it's not going to, it's never going to change. Like it's going to continue to be it's going to continue to be what it is, and like I'm not going to be able to change it. So I'm faulting myself from this past year because I let it. Andy says that we've done the podcast of the Millennium. We absolutely have. So Devin's saying he went to the SmackDown after the Rumble, which was in Philly.
Oh yes, it was.
That's what he means by the Philly fans. It's not because the not because the Dolphins are
Well,
the
that's
Dolphins.
not very nice, Mr. Weinberg.
Santa, are you seeing
That could land Andy on the naughty list, correct?
Well,
saying that no one cares about poor Devin's opinions?
ordinarily it would,
He said stupid
but
opinion.
it was Andy, the winner Weinberg, that taught Santa to be a winner.
Oh,
So
man,
Andy's
Devin,
getting the bye.
oh man, Devin,
And Andy, I'm going to bring all the people from West Virginia the toothbrushes you've been asking for, and the people in Maryland are finally going to get that toilet paper.
Look at this.
Now-
You're such a nice guy, Santa.
Santa, are
about
the wrestling fans of Lancaster going to get the soap that Andy is?
They're going to get some soap, and maybe next year I'll bring them some water.
Oh well, I mean the soap's a start. I mean, hell, we have enough rain in Lancaster. All they need is soap, and then go outside.
Lord
but
knows
please,
we need it.
but please, for the love of God, keep your clothes on. Just please keep your clothes on. So is that what? And we try not to spoil presents around here, but is that what the wrestling fans of Pennsylvania are getting? They're going to get soap.
They need some soap or possibly some deodorant.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good one. Maybe some Lysol.
Lysol would be good.
Maybe
And
clean things
really
up a little bit.
Anybody could use toilet paper.
That's true.
Devin's calling out the winner. That usually doesn't end well for people.
Nope.
I can't see the future, but that never really ends well for people. All right, let's we'll continue going over the comments here, and if you think of any more grievances throughout the show, feel free to.
Can I ask a question of Santa Claus?
Oh,
Well, of course you can, little boy.
Can I open my present now?
Well, that's right. Santa did give Tim a present to start the show.
Well,
He's been sitting on it.
You've been very good, Tim, and it's not.
I hope
Christmas
it wasn't
Day.
anything that was alive if he's been sitting on it.
Oh my God!
It's
This
okay.
This poor kitten. Santa brought Timmy a
It's
kitten.
meowing. Hold on.
It
Well,
was
it was.
meowing.
She brought her damn cat. Sorry,
Go
Tim.
ahead, Tim. Dig in.
Oh, I accidentally
This is so exciting.
accidentally broke the box. No.
Oh no!
It's okay.
What does the tag say? To Tim from Santa.
Yes.
Okay. Nice.
To Tim from Santa. I had my elves wrap it this afternoon.
How are the elves doing? They doing all right?
They've been very busy.
Are they still wrestling at Reading, or was that?
No, that was
last week.
That was midgets with attitude, and that's over.
Just with attitude.
That's
Ooh,
over.
what do we got here? Tim seems pretty excited.
Oh,
I think I even know what that is. Tim's gonna rip
Tim's
that open.
excited. Look at him, Hulk Hoganing it.
He's hawking up.
He's hulking it up.
I gotta show the folks.
He wants to be known as. All right, now we can play that Wham song. Look at this. Look, would you look
Take a
at
look
this?
at it.
He's living the dream, the Velveteen dream.
Do we have the Velveteen Dream theme song?
I do not. I do
You
not
have all songs ever queued up.
I should
at
have all
times.
songs ever
Dream.
queued up, but I'm.
Santa shouldn't have.
Oh,
I know when you've been sleeping.
Thank you.
that's creepy.
Oh, look at that.
Support the chair.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, brace yourselves.
You smell so nice.
I'd stand up, but I'm not wearing pants.
Oh well.
That's
Oh my God! I
true.
just saw his jingle bells. All right, let's go back to this past Sunday. We're not going to go obviously match to match on it since it was a few days ago.
There goes Tim. Tim left. Where'd Tim go?
You see what Andy Weinberg said?
Weinberg.
Andy's being naughty.
Man.
Oh no, that's being
Weinberg.
naughty. That's one naughty.
And he's got.
He
I think
makes Santa
Santa's
laugh.
giving him a free pass.
I'm
though.
giving him a pass.
He still
I'm
gets
giving
a pass
Mr.
on that.
Weinberg.
I'll let Tim find the comment once he gets back
Tim.
here. But this past Sunday was TLC, obviously on the WWE Network. A 12-match card, so we're clearly not going over match to match. But was there a match to you guys that stood out as best of the night or even worst of the night?
Dean and Seth was brutal.
Awful.
Terrible.
What a
Stunk up the
stinker.
joint. Santa was watching.
And I thought the main event was perfect.
Yeah, I agree. That was my number one. So besides the main event, was there another match that Because I think we could probably agree that the main event was the match of the night.
Yes.
So besides
that should be the match of the night.
Should be.
Right.
Yeah. And anything else, and they get Cole, right? Right, Santa?
Anything else, they would have gotten Cole.
Okay.
Match of the night.
Adam Cole?
Michael Cole.
What did we say?
Michael Cole, baby.
Boss time. So
what did we say match of the night was?
The main event.
The main event.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Without a
so
doubt.
besides that, is there another match to you that you enjoyed as your second best match of the night?
Can I be completely honest?
Absolutely.
I want you to be, Tim. Santa's here. Don't lie.
I literally watched 2.5 matches on the entire show.
Okay. So out of those 2.5 matches, which ones was it the final 2.5?
No, it was so the other matches I watched was half of the mixed match challenge finale.
Oh wow. Okay.
And the TLC match with Baron Corbin and Braun Strowman. Those and it wasn't even because I wanted to. It was because I started the pay-per-view and I might have missed another match, but I tried to fast forward through to catch other things, and I just wasn't catching it at the right time. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go live, and I honestly don't feel like I missed anything per se. Just nobody misses Andy Weinberg anywhere ever.
So you saw the comment.
Yeah, he's a mean, nasty curmudgeon of a man who wants to take pot shots at people who are just trying to present
podcast of the year.
Nice content.
I'm just going to point that out again.
Nice content to the people.
Well, Devin's got your back.
Yeah, that's fine.
Devin's got your back.
Are you saying Andy Weinberg is the Grinch?
Yeah, he's a mean old nasty Grinch.
Have you heard that cover?
I've never met the man. He's never met me. He doesn't know me from Adam, and he wants to say
from Adam. Never mind.
Adam Cole.
He doesn't know me from any Adam. Adam Baum, Adam Cole,
Adam Lavelle, baby.
Jeez. And he wants to
going to pick up some pizza.
He wants to talk about the size of my shirt. Well, I can always go on to a diet, but nothing can fix ugly. So that's fine.
Oh, wow.
You know what? I ran this route one time with Mr. Winner, Andy Weinberg.
That's fine.
And ended up wearing Fruit Loops and found the error of my ways.
That's okay.
And became a winner myself.
But that's okay.
I am living, breathing proof that it is not too late for you.
But I had supported him until he decided he wanted to get froggy and start talking about the size of my shirts being tent-sized.
Maybe he's just looking out for you.
No, he's not. That's not the way to do it.
That's Matt Bloom.
Tent-sized.
Oh, tent-sized.
Yeah.
Gotcha. We're just full of shitty
Zingers
jokes today.
tonight.
It's okay. He may not know me. That's fine. And if he wants to get on a better foot, that's perfectly fine too. But I'm a little quicker than you think I am mentally, so you're not going to run gymnastics around me, Mr. Weinberg or Weinberg or Weinberg or Mr. W Man. I don't know what you go by.
So Devin said I got you, Tim.
That's good. That's good. I have a ref in my pocket.
And Andy says he doesn't want to know you.
That's fine. That's good.
I feel like it got awkward.
I have
in
one
here.
less person I need to worry about. That's
All right.
great.
There we are. My second best match of the night was Daniel Bryan, AJ Styles. I thought that match was absolutely
From
fantastic.
what I heard, it was solid.
Yeah, real good.
Okay.
And
the SmackDown Tag Team Championship, I thought was okay.
Oh, I did watch that one.
Yeah.
I did watch that.
3.5.
Okay.
3.5.
Yeah, so that was actually really
and
good too.
for
The story they told in that match was really good. The way that they tried to keep the Usos out of the match as long as possible, and then once the Usos got in there, it was too late.
Buddy Murphy versus Cedric Alexander on the pre-show was a banger. So go ahead and watch that one. And for what it's worth, I thought Ronda and Nia was good.
Okay.
Was really good. Matt, do you have a number 2 from this one?
I would have been Styles versus Bryan.
Nice. Yeah, they brought it. That match was actually the longest of the night at 23:55.
The jokes are everywhere.
Yeah.
Andy says solid as your bowel movement. You're asking Matt about a number 2. It's just we got to get off this topic.
We got to. But speaking of number 2 and things that stink and haha, funny. Why?
Like all of his jokes. Just...
Why do you guys think that Seth and Dean was the worst match?
I think they tried to deliver something that they didn't need to deliver.
Like, do you think it's?
I think it may be misaligned.
First off, it was in a bad spot, coming right off of Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles. So they were already fighting a losing battle.
Yeah, but people might have been expecting something different.
Yeah,
like
I don't think the feud and the build was the best. I'm still confused by the gas masks and the all god awful sirens that made
I love it.
Dean Ambrose's music
Hey, Rob Knox
worse than it was.
Hello,
Welcome in, Rob. How's
Welcome
it going,
in.
man?
Rob.
Haven't seen Rob in a while.
Has Rob been a good boy?
Rob has been a very good boy running the CCW.
Good to know. Santa's in the know of the local indie scenes. Look at this.
It just seemed slow and I don't know. It just there, and you know how I feel about fans and chanting boring and beach balls and all that. I didn't see any or hear about any beach balls in this one. The boring chants did not piss me off on Sunday.
No, I don't
because
know.
that
How long was that match? Because it seemed
23.
forever.
It was 55 seconds shorter than Daniel and AJ, and it felt about 45 minutes longer. I mean, it just.
I'll have to look at. I'll go back. And
Yeah,
give it
go
a
back
watch.
and take a look at it.
I'll have some time.
Yeah, it just missed, and I think it's a shame because, you went from one of the biggest moments of the entire year with the heel turn, and the match just was a complete dud. It really was. Overall, do you guys have a grade for this show?
It's okay. A C plus.
Okay. Santa, do you have a?
Santa would C plus it as well.
All right, Matt. Matt, how about you?
I would just give it a straight C. There's some good and some bad.
I think I'd give it like a B minus.
I'll reserve judgment until I see the show.
Fair enough.
That Jim shine on it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there was more good than bad on this show. Finn and Drew were good. I mean, even though I didn't buy into the feud, Ray and Randy Orton were good. The Strowman thing was fun.
Guys, drop your grades in the comments for us.
The winner has a grade
Wow,
for the
Devin
show.
says D. I don't see that. I didn't see it being that bad. The Natty and
Andy
Ruby
didn't see it either. Apparently, that bad.
the Natty and Ruby Riott match I think would have been fine if everything they did would have taken about a minute and a half less to set up.
That's fair.
It would have been really good if Natty hadn't been in it at all.
Man.
Scotty says C.
The winner's still on fire in the comments, man.
Just shooting him off.
Yeah, I mean it's
Not at you. Not at
no,
you.
it's fine. It's fine.
All
If
right,
he
so
wants to,
let's move to Monday Night Raw. Obviously, the big thing going.
Yeah, let's talk about this.
Yeah, the big thing going into Monday was the announcement coming from Vince McMahon, which turned out being the announcement from the entire McMahon and Triple. He's part of the McMahon.
He's the
family.
Mitch Man.
So the entire McMahon family that the landscape's
It's
changing.
really weird to just lump him in with the McMahon family. I feel like it's not like Paul Levesque McMahon. I don't think he took her last name.
But he's the son-in-law to
Yeah,
Vince.
yeah, he's
All right.
he's in the McMahon family.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That
Their family is
I didn't say he
blended.
was Hunter Hearst Helmsley McMahon.
Okay. All right.
He's not Triple H M.
Him.
McMahon.
Oh no, Scott.
What happened?
What happened?
Mr. Weinberg.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's
He's the worst wrestling
ouch.
fan ever. That's tough.
And your
Yeah.
grammar is also poor.
Oh jeez.
Ooh, firing the grammar shot. I do appreciate the spirit of that. But pretty much the announcement. What?
Nothing.
I like grammar.
I know you
I'm
do.
a
I
writer.
just assumed you like the winner more than
No,
grammar.
that's why I
you,
said
you
I
drew
like.
the line in the sand.
No,
on
no,
that
no,
one.
no, no, no,
He
no,
said
no.
the spirit of it.
Spirit. I don't like him taking shots at the
Spirit of
winner.
America.
No, I'm talking. I like the spirit of somebody observing grammar, not taking a shot at the winner, Andy
I
Weinberg.
twisted my ankle
Podcast
2 weeks
of the year.
ago. Don't twist it here.
Podcast of the year.
Podcast in the Millennium.
We won. I'm saying the award that's in front of my computer.
There is an award up there.
Podcast of the year.
An actual true award.
It is next to the urn and the applause. Hit the applause for the podcast of the year.
Yep, there it is.
There it is. So basically, the announcement is that the McMahon family is going to take more control.
Great.
It looks to be no more GMs on Raw.
Great.
I think
I'm
Tim's
so
got
glad
some grievances
Tim
already.
is in the same boat as Ryan is in
And
this.
that we, the collective we, not we sitting at this table, we are the authority.
Yeah. No. Triple H explicitly said, "The fans, you are the authority."
Right, we.
That's
the
we.
collective we.
Collective.
That's
we.
what I said, not the we at this
Oh, I
table.
thought you-
The collective we.
I thought you meant the we as in the we in the room, in like the ring when they were talking, said that they're the authority.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
sorry.
honestly, that's what it's going to end up.
Does that mean Santa is part of the authority?
Sure.
Santa-
according to Triple H,
Santa, of course,
for what it's worth.
is the authority as far as
Triple
I'm
H.
concerned.
Triple H M.
Triple H and M.
Andy says we should order pizzas. I mean,
I love pizza.
I'm never turning down pizza.
I love Zaz.
I take some milk and cookies.
Oh, but I bet you do, fatty. I'm just taking all his bullets out
So
of his gun.
they promise changes. They promise new matches, new feuds, new faces, new excitement.
Sure.
They announced
I loved all the new matches we got to see on Monday Night Raw.
they announced call ups. What the fuck did you expect it to be? NXT, the NXT hour?
Did you hear that, Santa?
Yeah, there it was. I did drop one. Oh, Santa, come on! I'm sorry, Santa. Please don't. Please.
Let it be known that Andy Weinberg verbally attacked a podcast guest, doesn't make the list. Big Jim, passionate about wrestling, drops an F-bomb, goes on the list. Just saying. I love you, Santa, but it's a little
But
questionable.
Santa had already said that
That's a little suspect.
Andy Weinberg taught Santa how to be a winner.
But you just said I was a good little boy. And
Tim,
then,
you are a
and then
good
he
little
hurt.
boy.
And then
Okay,
he
so
hurt
they
me,
announced some call ups. Nikki Cross.
who's already been on the roster. She's already debuted on SmackDown before. She had already wrestled Becky Lynch earlier this year on SmackDown.
But I don't think she was ever officially on the roster.
She's debuted already.
She's being called up.
But how is she called up if she's already been on?
Wasn't
Is this
Kevin
NXT?
wasn't Kevin Owens? He was wrestling John Cena on WWE pay-per-views while he was still the NXT champion.
Yeah.
And then he came up and was a rostered member of a main roster show. Oh, shit. I hung up on Matt.
Rip.
Sorry, Matt. Call back in.
Matt.
I accidentally hit a button and it hung up on
I
Matt.
feel like Matt can't hear us because you hung up on him, Jim.
Matt.
You're right.
Matt.
You're right.
Hello.
You're right. I did.
Matt.
I did. I'm putting it out into the universe, Matt. Maybe he was.
Can
Maybe he was on
someone
the
please get in touch
video
with
as
Matt?
well.
Yeah, I just.
Oh no.
Okay,
Andy Weinberg has a good task for Scotty.
let me. Matt, sorry about that. I hit a button and it cut you off.
That's silly, Andy Weinberg.
Oh, read it for him, Santa.
So that one is actually.
He's
that
telling
one,
Scott to go back to putting his M&Ms in alphabetical order.
that's kind of good. That's kind of good.
Matt, are you with us again?
I'm with you.
All right, I apologize for
On a
that.
scale of 1 to 10, how disrespected are you right now?
Who?
Matt.
I'm irate. A 10.
10.
11.
10 11.
11 out of 10. EC3, Lars Sullivan,
Sure.
Heavy Machinery,
Yep.
Lacey Evans.
Perfect.
I do know there is a picture of EC3 rocking the 3 Count Thursday shirt somewhere out there.
That is 110%
And he made it look
accurate.
better than anybody else I've ever seen wear that shirt.
Yeah, at least any of us, for sure.
Did you guys
I think
share?
Felicia
Scorpion
Rose
has
made it
one.
look all right.
Felicia Rose made it look great.
Did you guys share the meme to me of who all's actually getting called up?
Yes.
What meme was that?
Where it was. Let me see if I can find it.
Is it the one EC3 share where everything else is blurry and it's just EC3?
No.
No, but that's pretty good.
There's another meme
how about
that
Heavy
announces
Heavy Machinery? They're heavy.
Heavy.
Tucky.
I don't get him.
I love Heavy Machinery.
I want to support him, but Santa
Otis-
just doesn't get him.
That
Otis
little-
Dozovich is so charismatic.
So good.
And
He's like a little
Knight-
meatball.
Tucker Knight can just
Their finishing
long
moves
walk.
called the compactor.
long walk, short pier.
It's so good.
Wow.
I
You don't like Tucky.
I don't care for Tucker Knight.
I like Otis though.
I do love Otis Dozovich.
Otis is solid. He's
so
a big boy. He's a
WWE is calling up Nathan Jones, Beth Phoenix, Derek Bateman, Ted Orsini, Bill DeMott, and Ozzy Osbourne.
That's solid. Yeah, I think I did share that.
It's so good. It's so good. But like, it felt like Raw Not just did they announce the NXT call-ups, but what else did they announce?
Sami
on Raw?
Zayn, Kevin Owens are returning.
Man,
That I'm excited
It's
about.
great.
For sure. I mean, I'm not excited for the call ups.
It's an
everybody.
early Christmas present
It's an early Christmas
Cool.
present.
Yeah,
coming
man.
soon.
Okay, I guess this is my question, because what did people truly expect this past Monday?
Literally anything more than what we got.
So we got.
Here's the deal.
One of
If
the
we
biggest
expected-
complaints I've heard since the revival was called up is that they're not being used for anything.
Okay.
They are now getting a Raw Tag Team title shot.
After weeks of losing to the Lucha Underground
Okay.
Party or whatever.
Right,
The fucking,
right.
Ah,
Right.
damn it.
Ha ha! But the theory is that
Go ahead,
start of
Sam.
Raw was a reset.
Sure.
Okay.
But nothing
no, no.
reset.
I mean, it did reset. We reset Vince McMahon's face, and he's now looking like a normal person again. And
Ish.
He did look better.
He's back, and
But-
and we reset Shane going to Raw when he's obviously the commissioner of SmackDown, but that doesn't matter anymore. And we reset the expectation that whenever somebody just mentions the word opportunity, a multi-person match happens and a title gets decided or a match takes place. Like the Revival won an opportunity, so four-person tag match. The women won an opportunity. So guess what? They're going to put them all in a gauntlet match. Not that SmackDown didn't just do a battle royal for the number one contendership for the title literally 2 weeks ago on SmackDown. You know, the match that Asuka was in to get into the money, the TLC match.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not new. It's just, it's lipstick on a pig. I'm sick of it, man. Like,
But here's the
give
thing.
me something.
But, no, on the opening segment, though, it was over the upcoming weeks and months.
Here's what
so
really-
what did people want on this week's show?
I didn't want them to literally
Corbin's
tell
out
me-
because everybody complained that Corbin was crappy.
Not me, but that's fine.
I'm not saying you.
Right.
We're
Here's
talking
my-
about the collective.
Here's my problem. Here's my biggest problem with all of it. Is now they have literally set the table to tell us that the brand split is over. It's done. As of right now, you can put the date line down. Now that the McMahons are overarching on every show, there's nothing that's going to stop people going from one show to another. Come October, that brand split's done and everybody's going to be on every show. Bank on it. Because if there's no general managers, there's nothing different. There's no brand supremacy. There's no anything. It's now all one WWE, and we're going to be better. SmackDown's been great, and SmackDown's getting penalized because Raw's been in this crapper. You're going to pull Paige off of being general manager because Baron Corbin did a suck job? That's cool. Like, SmackDown, if you watch SmackDown, the beginning of SmackDown was everybody like, rah, rah, good job, Paige, for keeping everything afloat. And now we're just going to get lumped into everything else. SmackDown was still great. You want to know what SmackDown changed? Nothing.
Okay.
We don't need new matchups because we continually do that all the time. So if Raw could just be good and not be crap, then we won't need the McMahons showing up and Vince McMahon and like fans popping because Vince McMahon does down the ramp and whatever, and Shane does his little flippity floppity flap crap. I want it to be better, and I don't want rehashes. I want new stuff. I'm 32 years old, man. I'm sick of hearing the same song. Give me another song in the jukebox, Jim. Give me one.
I mean,
And these call-ups are nothing. Like, Lars Sullivan's supposed to be good, but I'm not excited to see EC3. I'm not. Lacey Evans is going to get lost. Heavy Machinery, this is a stop for them before they get written off. They're not a main brand act. They never got a run in NXT. And Nikki Cross is going to be great because Nikki Cross is great, but they're going to saddle her with Sanity, and Sanity's just going to hold her down. The best thing they did was when the best work in Nikki Cross's WWE career is when Sanity got sent to SmackDown to get buried in obscurity, and Nikki Cross was doing great work with Aleister Black and Johnny Gargano for that whole feud. You can't tell me you guys are legitimately excited about these call-ups or the McMahons or anything.
I am 100%
so
excited
hot.
for EC3 getting called up.
No, man, because to me he's still Impact, dude.
Dixie did congratulate him on her Twitter.
I liked
That's
it.
cool. No,
which was
that's
great.
fine.
I liked EC3 Impact.
I'm not wishing ill on him. I'm
not saying you
I'm
wished
personally
ill
not
on him.
excited for it.
Right. I am.
That's cool.
Right. You said, tell me you guys are excited. I actually am excited.
Well, I mean, but that's
about him being called up.
One thing that you've picked out of Tim's whole rant that you're like, wow, I am excited about this.
Yeah,
It's
EC3. I named like 12 things, and you picked EC3.
Well, I mean, it is hard to go back and pick over the last half hour of the rant. But like,
you're welcome for content.
I mean, you. No, I'm not. I'm not saying you did anything wrong. But you did say, tell me you're excited about any of these call-ups. I am excited about EC3 being called up,
and I would be excited about Lacey Evans because I actually.
I am excited about
Evans,
Lacey Evans.
But again, I don't know. Like, I just don't know. I think there was more tread on the tire in NXT. I feel like she's just gonna get called up and.
I'd like to see how they utilize her because I liked her.
Who's going to spin out? That's the thing. We're about to call 6 new bodies up: 2 women, a tag team, and some singles guys.
Right.
So who's going to spin out? We're talking about. We don't even have the ability to showcase all of the talent we already have on the 2 brands, and now we're going to put more people on the brands.
Well, yeah,
but everything changes now, Tim. So we're able to see all these new matches.
Yeah. Like, there's matches that...
instead of seeing the Lucha House Party and the Revival, you'll see the Lucha House Party and the Revival and the B Team and Heavy Machinery in a match.
Sure.
That's what you'll see.
Great.
And I agree with you about number 1 contenders. I wish we would have an actual meaning of a number 1 contender, not just win this match, you're a number 1 contender. Like, I think performance should be rewarded over a month, you know what I mean, and earn a number 1 contender. That way it's not always just decided by a battle royal or a scramble match or something like that. So that I agree with. And I love the fact that we're not doing the instant
the rematch.
The rematches. That I love.
The rematch clause is gone.
I'm glad to hear that. That's great. Because that should be able to hopefully move feuds a little bit quicker. And I think that's where we're at. I think we're just burned out on some of the same feuds.
Right. And I understand that, but I think what a lot of people and again we do the Twitter and Facebook polls, the differences in them in the results have astounded me over the last couple months when we've done them, because Twitter was overwhelmingly that they didn't enjoy Raw, Facebook was overwhelmingly that they did. So so there is obviously a disagreement in opinion. I guess for me it seemed one of those things again where people hear Vince McMahon is coming back to shake things up or what have you, and a lot of people, I'm not saying you, Tim, or anybody on this show, but I think there was a lot of people that thought that it was going to be some sort of sweeping, dramatic, complete overhaul of everything at the kickoff of Raw Monday night. And I'm like, that was never going to happen.
And to me, I didn't expect that. And what I feel I got was a complete overhaul. Because what they did is they set the course for not just Raw. They reset the course for SmackDown too, and SmackDown doesn't need correction. It feels it's like you're teaching a lesson to both children, even though one child gets straight A's, has perfect attendance, and doesn't talk back to the teacher.
I will disagree with that, because there are elements of SmackDown that I don't like, where the same elements of Raw in the tag division, for instance. It's a 3-pony show. It's the Bar and the New Day and the Usos, and
on SmackDown we had the club show up,
match,
and then Sanity attack the club, and you already have 2 new teams that are at the forefront.
But also at the same token, I personally don't get sick of seeing any mixture of those 3 teams
Merry
together.
Christmas, Andy. Good night.
Because they're great. They're solid teams. Raw's tag team division has been the B team, Woken Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt.
Right, but if one of your complaints is that we're seeing the same shit, whether it's good or not, sorry, Santa, that you can't be happy that we're seeing the same stuff on SmackDown.
The emphasis of the word, I'm using this as a reference point. I'm not actually saying it.
Put it in quotes.
The point is that it's the same shit. I'm not looking for shit. everything that I watched. If they give me more of something, if you give me more of something I like, and that's
So what's the
good,
point of having the club on SmackDown then if it's going to be a three-team show? The
I'm
club
cool with the
are
club
legit one of the best teams in the world.
But I'm cool with the club being there, and I had no problem with them showing up because I also think that they should have been utilized more some down the line, and they should have been in that mix earlier.
Okay, but your assumption is that the brand split and everything is going to be 110% blown up.
Oh, it will be. Bank on it. Absolutely
Is
bank on it.
Is this things you know without knowing?
No, this is me absolutely.
This is opinioning.
This is a prognostication of
Okay.
all prognostications.
I didn't get that out of Monday and Tuesday.
I don't know how you couldn't if there's no singular figurehead on either show. If it's the same person on both shows.
Because there's still separate rosters.
Now.
Right.
Yeah.
But we don't know if, come, week after Royal Rumble or week after WrestleMania, once the dust settles on Mania, that, we're doing really good here. So-and-so's in charge of Raw, so-and-so's in charge of SmackDown.
If they go back to that, see, that's the thing.
Right, you have already banked that it is going to be the end of the brand split
because I'm banking on the fact that it's going to be the McMahons running the show. Now, I hope that all of this is just one big angle that's going to lead to Shane McMahon versus Triple H for sole proprietorship of Raw, or
that
WWE,
be great, Matt?
or WWE, and you give us that match, and then eventually you have to have general managers again. I hope that
I don't see a WWE world where and I personally don't see the brand split going away because I think that Raw on Monday and SmackDown on Friday, that Fox is going to want a different group of competitors than what is going to be on USA. Because you're not only, I get it's all within the WWE umbrella, but you're having two networks competing against each other. I don't think that Fox and the money that they're paying for this deal wants the same superstars that you can turn into NBC Universal on a Monday night. So I don't think the brand split's going away. And I don't see a world where for a long period of time we don't have authority figures in the WWE.
I really want authority figures.
We are the authority
right,
figures.
but I mean an on screen and on camera,
right,
like general manager.
At this point,
this
point, I would be ecstatic to see Hulk Hogan as a general manager. At this point, that's where I'm at.
Whoa!
I would rather the brother come back and be the general manager of Raw than to have the McMahons run both brands.
Yeah, I think the McMahon thing is this is a short term.
Let's hope.
That's my opinion on. I was fine with Raw on Monday. I thought the show was paced a lot better. I thought regardless of who came out as the winner of the gauntlet match, and I don't think she should have been the winner of the gauntlet match. So let me put that out there. Like if you are trying to create this image of something different, I don't think that was the right answer. But I thought the gauntlet match for what it was good. The women were featured for the final hour. I like that the Revival are the number one contenders. I do like the call-ups. I like the fact that KO and Sammy are returning. In my opinion, I think they return as a tag team, and that adds intrigue onto that division right out of the gate. So, I'm skeptical because I've admitted over the past month that the show has not been good. But I enjoyed this past week, and I'm at least intrigued by what they presented on Monday. Honestly. Anybody else?
Out of curiosity, who would you have won the gauntlet?
I would have liked Ruby to win. I think that would have been great. I really do.
I liked Natty winning.
Praise.
Wait, what?
This is so good.
Why.
Give it to me, Matt. Love this guy.
The result of winning this gauntlet is you get a title match on Monday Night Raw next week, correct?
Oh, okay. I see where you're going. Because it's
So
the show that
who-
nobody's watching.
Right. Who else are we going to put in a spot there? Like, I don't want to waste Sasha or Ember or Ruby or anyone but Natty in that exact spot.
And Natty's the hottest female on Raw not named Ronda. She literally just beat the Riot Squad 3v1 in a tables match. She put all 3 members of the Riot Squad through a table.
Ooh. R.I.P. Liv Morgan's back. That bump was rough.
It was gnarly.
That bump
I did
was
see
rough.
that match too.
Oof.
So you watched half of the pay-per-view.
Probably.
You're
I
telling me
probably
half
watched-
of the pay-per-view.
I probably skipped all the good matches.
Sounds like it. Well, except for the main event.
I feel like the WWE universe and I don't know, probably people in general in this day and age set themselves up for disappointment.
So many
like,
times.
The initial like big announcement of like, so guys, the people that actually run the show, we're gonna keep running the show.
We're actually going to run the show.
We're actually gonna run the show. Like,
But you've been running the show.
it's just it's a shitty announcement to make. I do want to put on blast here, and I haven't done this in a while.
Oh, give it to me.
So this is fun. So this is according to Dirty Sheets, one of those other news sites with a Z. Mr. McMahon is appearing on tonight's Raw. This was on Monday. I screenshotted it because I wanted to see how wrong it was going to be.
Right.
McMahon will take care of 2 things. The top feuds in the women division. Vince is expected to make some trades between Raw and SmackDown, and that's because he wants the 3 following matches to take place. Ronda and Flair, Becky Lynch and Nia Jax, and then Ronda and Becky Lynch. Those are the 3 matches, according to Dirty Sheets, that McMahon wants to see. He will also be naming a permanent general manager of Raw, with Baron Corbin no longer being the GM.
Well, that part's true.
Mr. McMahon is expected to name full-time replacement WWE Hall of Famer Kurt Angle as the general manager. So great job, Dirty Sheets. Yes, struck out on that one. Dirty Sheets.
Do they actually spell it with a Z?
No, they don't. They
Okay.
I wish they did. Sheets with a Z.
Sheets with a Z. I do like
let's
Sheets
go
with a
to
Z.
Sheets.
Yeah, I was
Sheets
going to
is
say it sounds like a great idea. Sheets. But no, okay.
Santa,
so-
are you a Sheets or a Wawa guy? I have so many
Well,
questions.
You got a lot of questions for Santa. That's okay. I'm going to answer each one of them one at a time.
Speak a little closer to the microphone there, Santa.
Your beard's in the way.
My beard was in the way.
There you go.
So Santa, I'll answer any question you have for Santa one at a time. I'm, Santa, I'm going to have to go with, I'm going to say Sheets. I'm a Sheets guy.
Wawa's coffee is so much better. You know how Sheets does the free coffee on Christmas? I wish that was Wawa. Santa, can you make that happen?
I'll put that on your wish list.
I appreciate that.
I have a question for Santa.
Go ahead, Tim.
Do they have presents to open?
They both have been good little boys. I think I do have a present for them.
Oh.
Even with that one slip of the F word? Santa, that I'm just so sorry for?
I said a couple of bad words.
It's just we're just so passionate, Santa. Can you forgive them just this once?
I'll forgive you just this once.
I really, really
I
hope.
do appreciate that, Santa.
Thank you, Santa.
I'm here for you.
And thank me, because
Thank you, Tim.
I used my connection with the Santa.
I hope I get
The Santa man.
a music box. And when I open it,
Oh,
Headphones up. Praise.
I'm going to play the song.
Billy's Last Wish.
which
With the dude's voice on the music
Oh,
box.
Big
Big
Jim.
Jim, this is for you.
this is for Big Jim.
From Santa.
For Big Jim.
All right,
It's
I'm gonna.
wrapped from the elves.
It's in a big gold box.
They did a great job.
While he's opening his present, you can also get your last minute Christmas shopping done through our Collar and Elbow brand store using
Heck
the promo
yeah, you
code
can.
3 count, getting 10% off of your orders. You could get this wonderful fleece, this hoodie. It is super soft on the outside and it is double soft on the inside.
Isn't it,
Santa.
though?
It is so comfy.
You guys thought I was lying last year. It is the most comfortable.
it is,
Like
it is
Dusty-
legit the
like-
most comfortable sweatshirt I've
Like
ever
Dusty
worn.
Rhodes said, this is my bunkhouse attire. I eat in it. I sleep in it. I go out. I get funky in it.
Red paper.
You got red paper.
I got red paper.
Red paper.
Oh shoot! There's something in there.
Look at this. Santa.
I got a Shinsuke Nakamura T-shirt.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
My goodness.
The United States of America.
let's see here. Santa knows
Not
what
for
Big
long.
Jim
Ooh.
likes.
Oh, spoiler alert. But also,
what a beautiful shirt.
And if you think that shirt's beautiful, you can actually get 3 Count Thursday apparel at our What a Maneuver site.
Absolutely.
Whatamaneuver.net. Search for 3 Count Thursday, and you can get the beautiful Cerberus winged
Thank
eagle.
you, Santa. Thank you. This is
Thank you
great.
for being good.
I love this. I do. I love this. It's going to go right over here.
Look, Frank Boris checks in. Hello,
Saving
Frank.
sound. Wow.
Hello,
How's it going,
Frank.
Frank?
Merry Christmas,
Do you have
Frank.
any questions for Santa here, Frank?
You head over to 3countthursday.com. There's a direct link
Right there.
under the merchandise tab to our What a Maneuver store.
What a maneuver.
What a maneuver.
You can get the belt logo. You can get the 3CF&T.
The baby deal is still
on. Oh, Ryan, what did
Real
you get?
gift.
A real gift from Santa Claus.
It's Santa belt. It's a
Santa's one of those guys
Santa
that
belt.
tapes the
Let's
boxes.
get some thumbs ups going
Yeah.
in the comments here
Yeah,
for
for Santa.
for the
for Santa.
holiday cheer.
Oh, Santa!
I'm
so
excited to see. I'm excited to see what you got
excited.
here,
This one
Ryan.
It's a good one. You're going to like it.
It's gonna.
Intern Mark just checked in again.
Hello, intern. Where
Mark,
are you
Intern
at?
Mark, where are you?
Where are you at? Oh no!
Is this?
This is exactly. There's a funny story to this. Oh, Santa!
Ho, ho, ho.
Oh my goodness!
Santa's my
It's
guy.
the best.
I'm not like most girls.
He's not
He is
like
not like most girls.
Ho, ho, ho.
Oh my god, Santa, you are
I am touched.
Santa
The
knows.
Nia Jax T-shirt.
the absolute.
I cannot express how
Intern
excited
Mark
I
says
am.
he's safe though. That we are happy.
Good.
Oh, Mark, you're missing it.
I was given a Nia Jax shirt last year for Christmas,
But-
it just says I'm not like most.
So now you are not
So
like
now
most
this one
girls.
specifically says I'm not like most girls.
Oh,
Yep.
what
I
a
cannot wait
Christmas.
to wear this on the podcast next week for our go home to 2018.
Intern Mark. Mark,
Oh.
Santa Claus is here.
I bet
Ho, ho, ho. Merry
Santa
Christmas,
has a
Intern
gift for
Mark.
intern Mark.
I'm
I do. I have a gift. And Matt, I didn't forget about you. Santa has a gift for you.
Smokey.
smoky on it.
He knows your
Santa.
nickname.
Oh my goodness. This
Oh,
is
Santa, thank you.
so
Thank you.
Santa's
being
so
good.
great.
so yeah, I'm gonna make sure I wear this while Shinsuke Nakamura is still the US champion for less than a week.
That's true. Spoiler alert.
Oops. Again, I'm sorry for everybody who wanted to watch SmackDown not live on Christmas night.
Look,
Are we going to say who won? It rhymes with Musev,
Yeah. Yeah.
if you can guess.
It might be Musev May coming up soon.
Musev May in a couple of months.
Yeah, a couple of months.
I just can't believe he won it on Rusev Day
And-
itself.
I
And-
can.
So
I totally can. It's such a smart play
It's-
to put the title on him.
It
on-
really is.
Yeah.
Because what it does is it absolutely
What does it do, Tim?
it puts Nakamura in a program going into the Rumble,
love
so that
programs.
people don't have. So people like, oh, they should have Nakamura win back to back. He's not gonna because he's gonna be tied up
Yes.
with Rusev
Santa,
at the Royal Rumble.
did you see that intern Mark said hello? He says, hi, Santa. He seems real excited.
what?
He's safe.
Merry Christmas,
I'm
Intern Mark.
I'm happy. I'm happy you're safe, Intern Mark. I'm so sorry you're missing this.
This is
Oh
gonna
my
sound
God, you
weird.
missed.
The WWE shop T-shirts. They always smell really good when you first pull them out.
I've got those from the North Pole.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what I meant. The
North Pole shop.
North
remember-
Pole Shop.
Yeah, but if you remember, like WWE Shop had like many different like brands. So like there was
They have a
US
North Pole
store,
branch.
U.S. store, Canada store, North Pole
North
store.
Pole,
North
correct.
Pole Balor Club.
Yeah, see, that's where this one came from.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, I'm and also, I mean, I think more people would probably be apt to tune in my opinion, on Christmas night than even Christmas Eve. I think people are, obviously they're getting ready for Christmas morning. They're been out at church services or out at church services.
Totally agree.
Kids got to get in bed so that they don't, Santa doesn't go miss the house. By Christmas,
I have a question for Santa.
Oh, Matt's got a question for you, Santa.
Go ahead, Matthew. You've been a good boy this year.
You said I have a gift there.
That is correct.
Can Tim open it for me and show me what it is?
Oh, that's
I'd love
exciting
to.
on the live
Well,
feed.
of course.
Oh,
Of
my
course he
goodness.
can.
Oh man.
Santa, you're so giving.
Santa had a tough time finding a gift for you, Matt. You were hard to buy for.
Ooh, what do you
I hear
get?
that
The
a
man,
lot.
what
I
do
don't
you
know
get?
why.
What do you get the man that has everything?
Devin, I am not going to show Santa this comment because we want you to still have a Merry Christmas. Okay,
Yes.
Devin,
be smarter, bud.
look,
We're less than a week away. Like if you end up on the naughty list, you probably can't recover. Is that true, Santa? At this point, it's really hard to recover.
It's gonna hard
you
to
have
recover.
to literally spoon feed every orphanage in the greater
So-
Pennsylvania.
And lots of white chocolate
So
macadamia cookies.
we're not gonna let Santa see that comment
You have to
because we
vote.
want you to have a Merry Christmas.
You have to take hold of every single macadamia nut and keep it away from every other cookie.
Santa can be bribed.
It is
Everybody's got a price.
everybody's got a price, man.
How exciting.
But
Here's the
our
passing
good
of a
friend
gift.
Matt.
Here we go.
Our good
We
friend
have a
Matt.
drum roll. Do we have a drum roll sound effect? I hope.
hold on.
Hold
I
on,
think
Tim.
we do.
Start maybe the cuts on the side there. Watch your finger. It's a paper cut waiting to happen.
We gotta.
I'm right.
I thought we had a drum roll. Where'd the drum roll go?
Uh-oh. Is it alphabetical order?
No, of course it's not. Nothing would ever be that easy.
I'll
Let
do
me.
the Jeopardy sound
Make it
effect.
with your
then.
mouth.
Isn't that
That's a
what they do
different
in
sound.
Christmas speaking? Oh, here we go. Drum roll.
Yeah.
Slaughter just walks down the steps.
Oh,
Oh
we're-
man! All right.
Here it comes.
Oh,
Oh, what do we have
Well,
here?
feast your eyes, Sir Matthew.
A Donovan Dijakovic shirt.
No, I don't think that's what that is, Ryan.
It said "Feast your eyes."
Oh, I got it.
I will
I see what
show
you
it.
did there.
Oh, it's going up to the
It is.
screen.
So he can see it up close. Is that a Juan Cena shirt?
Tim took a long.
It is a WrestleMania 34
WrestleMania
shirt.
34 T-shirt, Matt.
In the flesh.
And it was a good. That was a good WrestleMania.
Good mania.
Yeah, that's a solid
There's a
WrestleMania.
Shane fight.
It's probably why because of the Shane McMahon match.
I mean, he did win, I believe.
Did he win? No.
Of course he
Why
won.
was that?
He's Shane McMahon.
Who did he wrestle?
I don't even remember.
Did he wrestle AJ?
He was in a tag match.
No, the AJ match was the one before.
That's when he jumped off the turnbuckle post.
But yeah, he actually jumped off the
Was
post.
it Kevin Owens? No, that was the year before.
I don't know. I just
Who did Shane McMahon? Chat help. Who did Shane McMahon wrestle?
Help. Who did Shane wrestle at this past WrestleMania?
Oh, it was him and Daniel Bryan versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, right?
I don't think that's right at all.
I think it is right.
No, that might be right.
I think that's
Yeah.
correct.
Because it wasn't. It wasn't.
The only way I'm
'cause it
wrong is
wasn't
because I
Braun-
said Kevy.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Oh,
it
no, we
wasn't.
don't call him Kevin Owens.
It wasn't.
Kevin
It wasn't Braun and Nicholas. That
No.
was the other tag match.
That was the Bar versus Braun Strowman and anyone in the building.
And Nicholas, the little kid who's now a former
Nicholas.
former WWE tag team champion, Raw tag team champion, Nicholas.
Yeah, so it was Kevin
Oh,
Owens.
okay. Devin was just kidding. He wasn't being serious.
He's got that sense of humor.
Okay,
on,
good. Whew.
on BDD over there.
I was.
I would say what your name is, but Santa's here. I can't say.
Yeah,
it.
I was worried. I was worried that that he wasn't going to have a good
Earmuffs.
Put your Santa, put your earmuffs on really quick.
Big Dick Devin.
Big dick.
You're good, Santa.
Okay, we're good now. Yeah, give him the thumbs up ski.
I love how he just didn't even take the headphones off. He just put his hands over the headphones, pushing the
Pushing
sound.
the
Pushing the
sound
sound
closer.
closer.
That's okay. No,
The earmuffs didn't work. I heard everything you said.
no, that's a special model of.
That's his nickname.
That's a special model of headphones that
So
if you
his-
push them closer to
his
your
first-
head, they.
His first name is actually Richard.
Yeah.
Oh,
And he's-
Richard.
Oh.
And he's,
Richard.
and,
Devin.
he's a big fan.
Richard.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's big. He's big fan. Richard Devin.
Oh,
Yeah.
So-
but his friends.
yeah. Yes.
call him
Yeah. It's not a
Merry
you know.
Christmas, Richard.
It's kind of like Harry Beagle.
Yeah, we had a friend in college. No lie, full name, Harry Richard Beagle.
Yum.
Harry
Yep.
Dick
Beagle.
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 Yeah.
And he was like a third or something.
Yeah. He was the third.
They inherit. They just pass that horrible
yeah,
name
they're
down
like,
from generation to
And
generation.
here you go. Well, I had to deal with it. Well, welcome to a crappy childhood.
Enjoy your hairy dick, Beagle.
Why was pig last at gym class? I don't get it.
But
Here I sit on the buddy bench looking for friends.
Buddy bench.
since and I know you enjoy ratings discussions.
Do I?
They were up this past week, by the way, for Raw.
Good.
4-week high, was it?
Yeah, like
4-week high
at like
on Raw?
2.7.
Yeah.
4-week high.
4-week high.
But I don't even remember what the
Jim won't say it, but they matter this week.
No, they don't.
No, they still don't. But I did want to point out for those that
And that's good, and they should, and it should have jumped up. Like the threat of like something really changing should draw people to watch your product. Like if it doesn't jump up to the threat of something, I don't want to say threat. That sounds like it's a bad thing.
I'm sorry.
Of things changing.
I'm sorry I yawned. I just thought about Raw again, so I just...
It's tough. It's tough. We've talked about it now longer than the gauntlet match it feels.
So I'm telling you, today I'm playing hurt. I had to be up and at the dealership at 7:15 this morning to get an oil change for my drive to Virginia next week.
You should have just hopped in Santa's sleigh on Christmas Eve.
I should have. I should have just got a hop to ride, drop me off into 757, and be done with it.
Bray Wyatt was making some interesting tweets, to say the least.
Is Bray a good boy?
Bray has been a very good boy again this year.
Good. Well, and we haven't seen. We have not. Nobody's seen him in a while.
Is he okay, Santa?
He is okay. He is safe, much like Intern Mark said he was safe.
Good.
He's safe.
But some interesting tweets, kind of, some sort of implication that, like that he's done or leaving or along those lines.
I have the tweets.
Okay,
Do we have them?
let's hit some of the tweets here.
It's a 3-tweet
Series.
line.
Yeah.
Starting with, "I'm not a god. I never was. I'm sorry I said it. I was wrong. I know the true God now in all his power. I feel that I am forgiven for all my wickedness I have caused. My soul is clean now. My mind is clear."
Now you're reading the Shawn Michaels tweets.
Nope, these are Bray Wyatt. "I see what I did wrong. What was done to me, they took it all. I have so many things to fix. I realize I was sick. My mind doesn't work like other people's. It gets lost and attached to ideals that are unrealistic and poisonous. My next journey will be to find my true calling. This is goodbye. To all that I have loved and to all that have loved and supported us, we say thank you and ask that you have faith in us. I was put on this earth to fix it, to change it, and I will not die until this is so. Goodbye, my brothers and sisters. The journey is far from over." And at the top of his Twitter profile, his timeline, he has a pinned tweet from December 8th that says, "Today I am someone different. Today I have finally become who I really am."
Okay. So and I think he's down to like 43 tweets or something. So there was there was a mass exodus of old tweets.
He deleted everything on his Twitter timeline. He delete. He deleted everything, and he only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tweets. His first tweet was, "I am yesterday, the dawn, the present, and tomorrow, the future. I organize the rebirth of souls and all nature and her mysteries from the Book of the Dead."
Okay.
I can't believe I just read an entire person's Twitter timeline.
There we go. There is truly a first time for everything on this show.
Here's my question. This is a serious question. Who cares?
I do. And I'm not trying to play the EC3 thing again.
No. I mean, I'm just curious because like it's kind of fallen on deaf ears. Like, no, there's like, I think we're the first people to talk about it.
Probably.
Yeah.
But
what is Husky Wyatt doing in the Impact Zone?
Wyatt Husky.
You can't.
His last name could not be Wyatt. I don't think.
What is Bray Harris? What is Bray Harris doing?
I think Wyatt Husky is a
Husky's
fantastic.
Wyatt Husky.
Sherman Lamborghini.
And why is he wearing a plaid shirt with chino pants on? I just don't understand.
What's that big N on his chest for?
So I think
It's
I mean,
gonna be
he's coming back. Let's put it this way. He's coming back. Like he was at Starrcade, as old Bray Wyatt. I think what we're gonna see happen here is I think you're gonna see some sort of evolution of the not that kind of evolution.
Oh, okay, cool.
And not the all women's pay-per-view evolution. But I think we're going to see at least some sort of change to the gimmick. And I think maybe what some of that, the stuff about like we tried or something like, I don't know that we're going to see like the Wyatt family anymore. I think that this is probably going to be Bray by himself. And I think there's going to be a change to the gimmick, but I don't think he's going anywhere. So, like, for me, I mean, I've always loved the Wyatt family and Bray Wyatt, like, even countless times. I have still clung to some lost hope that they are at some point going to do something right with this guy.
And they did for, like, a short period of time.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're talking former WWE champion Bray Wyatt.
I mean, was there anything better, though, like, than the pre-debut vignettes? Like where he was full blown, almost like preachery gimmick.
Like,
I mean, they were fantastic.
I remember the bangers of the Wyatt family versus the Shield on Raw. And like those were that was really hot stuff. And like,
I mean, we also haven't seen the Bludgeon Brothers in a long time.
Well, I think both of them are broken.
No, Rowan is broken. Harper is fine.
Harper had a cast on his arm.
Yeah,
did he?
Like in late October, early November.
Was it a working cast?
I think it was a shooting cast.
To stabilize his gun?
Oh. Straight as solid as a rock. Yeah, but I shoot with this hand. I mean, what it could have been a work. I don't know, but Rowan definitely hurt.
Yeah, Rowan.
Harper, and I mean, if it was a broken bone, I mean, we are talking almost 2 whole months ago, so he is probably healed by now, or very close. I think the Wyatt family, once it kind of got bastardized and spread apart, and so I think that's kind of done, and I'm okay with that being done. And
they have beards similar to yours, Santa.
But
they're like the duck people that.
But now
Intern Mark likes.
I'm really interested to see if we get like a Bray Harper team, because that team would be absolute fire.
It would.
Because both of those guys need something. Like Bray's not going to get hurt. Harper's not going to get hurt. They both can go. I bet the best match you've probably never seen is the Revival versus Bray Wyatt and Harper. I could probably say
I mean, I'd co-sign and support that.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see when they bring him back. I think that if you do it properly, you're gonna get a great reaction out of a return of Bray Wyatt. And like I said, my hope is that they finally do something right with this guy, because and I mean, when you have former superstars who were and weren't utilized properly, and you know, if some of them by their own mistakes never got to their full potential, and the first one that comes to mind is Jake the Snake, talking about how
Jim, this is your call to make. You're the authority now. So just do it.
Yeah, but
that's what we need you to do. That's why we have hired you and given you the role of authority.
But it's not just me. It's the we. It's not just me.
Oh Santa Claus, you are the authority. This was a job given to you from Triple H McMahon.
M.
I accept.
Make Bray Wyatt meaningful once more. That's my real Christmas wish.
I'm going to do my best for you.
How?
Thanks, Santa.
Thank you. Make Bray Wyatt great again.
So
maybe we can.
So
can we start treating that? Let's see what happens.
So
like,
what's
the worst that could happen?
At what point do we just start undermining our own authority, and like we just start stomping all over each other?
The first thing I do as the authority is I bring back 3 count.
It's
off camera, but yes, you get it.
Look at last week's video You don't have
like
to even
you're
click.
fingering Evan Courageous.
You know what?
Go to Facebook.
Mean.
Oh, here we go. We're gonna get it again. We're getting it again.
All right, he's
I
on.
guess we're
Play
getting it
Last
again.
Christmas again for
He's
me.
really testing fate with that chair, getting up, sitting down, getting up, sitting down, getting up, sitting down.
There it is. What a beautiful picture. If anybody knows Evan Courageous or how to get hold
We
of
have
him,
to think
let
of
me
a
know.
better way to say make Bray Wyatt great again because it doesn't roll off the tongue well. Burger. It sounds
I think Santa's got it.
That sounds like burger.
It sounds like a Sasquatch.
hungry for a
more than Santa
cheeseburger.
Claus.
So yeah, hopefully when we see Bray return, that we will we'll get it. We'll get things will get done correctly. I'm not going to say right because I don't want to step on anybody's gimmick infringement. Did everybody see the Ohio versus everything clip that was shared by Impact Wrestling?
Sure did.
I actually didn't.
I don't think Santa saw it either. Ho ho ho!
No, I
I
think
did not see it.
With the big fella.
the big fella.
Oh, that was Impact.
Yeah.
Did Intern Mark send that to you, Santa?
Yes, he sure did. Intern Mark, thank you.
Look, from my understanding, because I haven't been following Impact for a while now, but I guess it was a show in Ohio that was like sponsored by or something. It was brought to you by Impact Wrestling, maybe similar to what PPW is doing, one of these one night only spots.
Exactly, yes.
Okay. So Impact Wrestling shares a clip from this show that
Is it the deal
the big
from the second?
the big man and
No.
the man that is probably the size of the four of us put together.
Falabala.
No, it wasn't.
No.
Who's bigger than us?
No, it was the
Who's bigger than Canyon?
ain't nobody bigger.
But it was a man, a very very large man, in
I'm
a
trying to find it. Boy,
Suicide.
Impact Wrestling just
Just
dump a lot of
I think
crap up there.
literally I think if you go to like
By the way, they did put a really cool post up from PPW with like Mike Orlando.
oh cool
Really cool.
I think
Check
if you
that out.
if you Google
Google it.
if you Google like Impact Ohio versus everything, it's going to be like one of the first things. It's going to take you to Impact Wrestling's page where they shared it.
Far too invested in this way now.
But it's a man the size of it. At least Ryan and I put together doing and I'm putting it in quotes, suicide dive spot.
It was called the most well-deserved, quote, holy shit chant of all time. Tim, it's coming to you in our group chat.
Like here's the deal. Like we've been to countless independent shows. We have seen
Excuse me. Sorry about that.
countless videos of other independent shows. There's
It was a Rockstar Pro in Ohio.
there's good indie spots, there's bad indie spots, there's
And
things
the
that-
audio one? The audio helps.
Oh.
'Cause, I mean, it would at least allow you to hear the crowd reaction and why people like were fighting
it's
Jim Cornette.
there's a large man slowly moving through a ring. This is terrible radio, by the way. Yeah,
And then the crowd
Like-
broke out into a holy shit chant.
here's the thing.
5 stars.
Thank you.
You guys being serious right now?
Why not?
Dude, that is such a great spot.
Absolutely.
Such a great spot. That's so good.
Okay.
First of all, it was the homegrown guy from Rockstar Pro
Okay.
taking on the well-known guy from independent wrestling or
Okay.
from Impact Wrestling.
Okay.
I especially like this part. Come here.
Look,
Come here.
no, here's the thing.
Come here.
I don't care if that spot is on
Come here.
what was the company's name?
Impact Wrestling.
No, the
Rockstar Pro.
Rockstar Pro. I don't
Which
care.
is a pretty big deal. I mean, they're not a small.
Oh yeah, no.
independent, right.
That's not what I'm saying.
I know you're not.
I don't care if that spot's on the Rockstar Pro show.
Yeah, sure.
I'm totally fine with it. And I get that Impact's there, and I guess they're promoting something. They've done one of these one night only things.
Yeah.
But like, to me, and I'm not trying to Jim Cornette this freaking thing.
You're working on it.
But
here we go.
No, but
here we go.
There's a reason why people don't take Impact seriously.
What do you mean? This was a high impact maneuver off the apron, the hardest part of the ring.
Stop.
Hardest part of the ring.
Stop.
It needs to be to support him.
Like it.
The velocity of the man running the ropes.
Running.
I mean, if that's what I would call running, then that's what he did.
That's not running, because what I do, like if like, I mean, I can move faster than that, and what I do is not running.
But can you move faster than that and be able to stop on a dime like he did at the ropes, and then have the presence of mind to maneuver his body, knowing that the person wasn't there to catch him, insider. He wasn't ready to catch him, so he stopped. He went outside. He reassessed.
Oh my God.
He waited
for the right moment to strike.
Right, and then he was like, you know what?
What's more impactful than an axe handle?
A double axe handle.
Double axe handle.
Oh my God! You guys are
crown him king.
You guys trying to make me drop another F back? Well,
Jimmy
I got my
King.
present now.
Jimmy the King.
To me, it was terrible.
It's so good, Jim.
Again, if I'm at,
you're just jealous you didn't come up with a spot, man.
No, not in the slightest.
Come on, man.
And for me, if I'm at that show, I'm probably fine with the spot.
Yo, man, it's so good.
But you know, my problem is my problems with Impact. Really,
mine too.
Let me read from the words of Cornette.
From the book of James E.
Was assuming this was a rib and not a real.
Can you do it in Cornette voice?
Impact Wrestling
Can you try to do it in
show.
Cornette voice?
I'm not real good.
Man,
God damn, I see I was wrong. Sorry, guys. No, I can't do it.
No.
I like some of your employees, but putting this unprofessional fat fuck on the air is one
He's quoting.
of
He's
many
quoting.
reasons
He's quoting.
why your business has the stench of grisly death on it.
Grisly
Hashtag disgusting. Hashtag shameful. So Joey Ryan's like, hey, given Cornette's track record
Hey, how
of being wrong about every star to break out over the past 15 years, it looks like John Murray, at John Murray, is about to make a lot of money.
Hey, how's Smoky Mountain Wrestling doing, James?
And then Cornette obviously just fires back. Somebody said, Jim, I respect you a lot, but we all know that it's a work. If we can all just accept this as a work, why is it such a problem for businesses and performers to not take themselves so seriously sometimes? Just let wrestling be fun. And then he's like, you know what? Fuck you. How can? And he just Cornetted the rest of it.
Yeah, Cornette's had a rough week. If you go to if you want little chuckles,
he calls the guy a Joey Ryan cock holster. And he's
Jim
rough.
Cornette's own special way of using the English language is
Andy Weinberg could learn a thing or two.
Cornette is a pretty masterful person when it comes to the English language.
I don't have a problem with it. It's wrestling. Have some fun.
He paints with all of the colors of the universe.
Yeah.
He finds that weird shade of like pink orange.
What's the line from Blazing Saddles? And Matt, I might need some help. Golly, Mr. Taggart, you use your mouth prettier than a $10 whore. Isn't that the line?
Sounds right.
That sounds about right. Like, again,
I'll ask the movie guy, Matt. Does that sound right? Fucking no sell me.
Are we asking again?
Yeah,
he said it was right. Ryan's on a delay. It's all right. I don't know. Again, if I'm at the show, I probably don't have an issue with the spot. Impact has always felt like they've wanted to be like WWE Light, and then they do things like that and share that, and it's kind of a reminder why they're never gonna be that. And I mean that's okay, but stop trying to be it then. Just be who you are, I guess.
Be yourself is all that you can be.
I don't know. I just
Santa, is Jim Cornette, was he a good boy this year?
Jim Cornette was a very, very naughty boy.
You damn right it was, Santa.
Very naughty.
Hey, Santa, do you want to play a game with us?
Oh, sure. Sure I do.
Do you have time, Jim?
I think we have time. Of course we have
Sure.
time. We're not on an actual time schedule.
Oh, that's right.
We decide to close up shop whenever we decide to close up shop.
Yeah, let me try and
We the
find the old
timekeepers.
game show music here.
I love the game show music.
Can you play Big Cass doing the game show music?
Can you play Wham's Last Christmas?
Can you not?
I
If
can't.
you're taking requests.
I'm not. I said I'm not going to do that.
Do Big Cass's do Blue Pants' theme? Ladies
don't
and
have
gentlemen,
Blue Pants.
welcome to another rousing rendition of 3 Count Thursday presents Mad Libs.
Wow.
And I'm your host, and not the tool man, Tim Taylor.
All right, so we're gonna do one here.
God, I love orange tea.
It is tasty. So people in the comments, get ready. We might ask you for a.
Before you do it, please like and share. We get as many different
That'd be
ideas
great.
in here as possible.
We, might
give it a
ask you-
like, give it a share. Tell somebody to come in here and have some fun with the old tool man.
We might have ask you for an adjective or a noun or stuff like that.
One of the hard ones that we don't know.
So, Santa, let's kick it off with you, Santa.
I'm ready.
Can we get an adjective, please?
An adjective.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a good one here. I'm trying to think of something Christmas related.
Oh, okay.
How about would decking the halls be an adjective, or is that?
Oh, no, like
Those are definitely verbs, I think.
yeah, that
Ly, an ly word.
No,
Those are adverbs.
those are adverbs. Like
Adverb.
What did you want?
like an adjective would be
Oh, a
like
describing word.
pretty or
stinky.
All right, how about we'll go with jolly.
jolly. There we
Let's
go.
go with jolly.
There it is.
All right.
That's an ly word
First
too.
word of the day, jolly.
Jesus. Tim, or whatever. Again, whoever the hell's sitting at the end of our table this week. Another adjective, please.
Another adjective.
Oh, we got Bret Hart giving us adjectives.
Yeah, another adjective here.
Don't.
I'd like a Booker T to give us an
Ah,
adjective.
Christ.
Strokey. Yeah.
Ryan, what did I tell you to do
Stroke
if
an
Booker T
adjective.
showed up?
Yeah, if Booker T shows up, I'm playing the fucking song.
I've been told that Booker T can't come out to play today.
Yeah, Booker can't come out to play.
Sorry, Santa, for the F word.
So we're gonna
Sorry, we already got our gifts.
We already got our gifts.
go with sweaty.
All right.
Sweaty's a good one.
Sweaty.
All right, Matt. Can I get a noun from you, Matt?
Why did I get a noun?
Are we sticking with a Christmas theme here?
You can do whatever. We can do whatever you want. You can go dirty. You can do Christmas. You can do whatever. Tim's somewhere in the middle. Reindeer.
Reindeer's the third word.
Somebody in the chat. I'm looking for a noun.
First noun.
I'm looking for a noun. Ryan, can I get an adverb from you while we're waiting on a noun from the? So that would be something with an ly.
I'm gonna steal from Cornette and then go grizzly.
Grizzly. It's not like the bear.
No, not grizzly.
That would be like Smokey the Bear.
But isn't that an adjective that describes death?
Wally's here. How exciting! He thinks it's
Still looking
Santa's
for that noun in the comments. So first noun I see in the comments. Santa, can I get an adverb from you?
An adverb. Let me think
So
here.
excited I get to sit next to Santa the entire night.
I know,
The
right?
whole night. You've been so good. How about naughty?
Is that? I think that's an
That's
adjective.
more of an adjective, I
That's
guess.
more of
than
an
adverb.
adjective.
All right, let me think here.
So what are some examples? Like a happily would be an adverb,
Happily.
I believe. Adverb's tough. This
I'm trying to think of a festive adverb, and Santa needs some help.
Jingly.
ooh, jingly.
All right, let's go with
Let's go with
jingly.
Jingly's good. Matt from the Jingly.
Thank you, Matt. You'll get something a little extra in your stocking.
We haven't had a noun yet. Can we just do Santa's sack?
Sure.
Santa's sack.
Let's do Santa's.
Or narwhal.
Oh, narwhal. If we have another noun, I'm down with that.
The next one, the next one's a noun, so we'll go with a narwhal. All right, Tim, can we get a or Brett or anybody but Booker an article of clothing, plural article of clothing, please?
And post-stroke, Brett, give us the article of clothing.
Santa, I think that's in bad taste, isn't it?
Hope it says bibs.
Jesus.
You see, the Macho Man's here. He's got a pick for you. It's gonna be tassels, yeah. Tassels, plural, yeah. Dig it.
Tassels. All right. Let's go with another noun. Matt, can we get a noun from you?
I don't know. Snowman.
Snowman. All right. Ryan, can we get another noun?
Uterus.
Okay.
He's such a naughty boy.
Uterus.
One came quick.
I'm gonna go with tree. There's another noun. I'm gonna go with tree.
Tree.
Since we got one here in the studio.
We do. It's a beautiful tree you have.
Santa, can we get an article of clothing, please?
Ooh.
I'm going to go with necktie.
Ooh.
A necktie.
Necktie.
Necktie, as my grandmother would say. Mrs. Great.
Tim, or any superstar that is at our table now. A part of the body.
If I had to try my cornet, why don't you give me your cornet?
Goddamn. Part of the body. The heavenly bodies. I love the heavenly bodies. Jimmy,
All right, Jamesy, we
shit. Hips.
hips.
His
All right.
hips. Jimmy Dale Way be swinging them hips.
He did have great hips.
Yeah,
And Matt,
his hips don't lie, motherfucker.
Matt,
Oh, there's the F word.
Huh? No, that's cornet, man. That was
No,
corny.
that was you.
That was corny.
that was corny.
That was corny,
Santa's
man.
writing it down.
Come on, man.
All right, Matt, to close this out,
Hot dog.
can I get a
11.
plural noun, please, Matt? A plural noun.
Song's great.
It's fantastic.
Okay, Ryan, how about assholes? Plural.
Yeah, that's fine. That's the front's taken care of. You take care of the backs.
All right, so this is the WWE Live.
I can't believe Santa's here.
Mad, I know it still trips me out every time. I'm gonna just bring the music down just a skosh yet.
Just a scotch.
There we go. Last weekend I went to see the WWE Jolly Rumble live.
Ooh.
Isn't that the next event in Saudi?
That is the
Saudi
Jolly Rumble.
The Jolly Rumble
The greatest Jolly Rumble.
coming in May. The greatest Jolly Rumble. It's true what they say.
Musev May.
Musev
May.
Musev May will
the
be
greatest
the,
Jolly
will
Rumble.
win the green belt at the Jolly
The
Rumble.
Jolly Green Belt.
Red plates on a green strap. It's true what they say. The live experience is much more sweaty than watching it on paper reindeer.
Paper reindeer.
Every time a Santa's sack entered the arena, the theme music played so grisly and the lights flashed so jingly that it made me want to jump out of my narwhal. Hi, buddy.
Jump out of your narwhal.
During breaks, we saw a cannon shoot tassels into the audience and watched a best snowman contest. And we saw the uterus cam. It's all good God.
The old
we
uterus
have clearly
cam.
not been to a WWE live event.
It's been a while.
It's
Sounds
not
much
missing
more
out.
like an indie show. Sweaty uterus cams. Yeah.
the uterus cam focused on on couples in the audience who had to pucker up and give each other a tree. Wow. Again, that is not PG, by the way.
Sorry, Santa.
After the show, I bought a Wyatt family necktie and a Triple H bobble hips doll.
I am the game.
It's so much fun that I'm seriously thinking about buying all the assholes for next year.
There it is.
There it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's been 3 Count Thursday presents WWE Mad Libs.
Man, that was solid.
I remember the first time you met your wife was at a game, and you guys had to pucker up and give each other trees. I remember
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I mean, we were on the uterus camp too.
Right on the uterus cam. Right on the uterus cam.
That's actually probably a story I'd like to save for the pre-show, post-show.
I don't think it's a real story. We just joshed
No, I
him
mean
each-
the actual story. I want to hear how Big Jim and Mrs. Big Jim met.
Maybe let's write that down. And remember for next week.
We'll table that maybe.
And
That'll be on the pre-show, post-show next week.
Maybe.
Guys, it's I don't have anything else.
I think it's quitting time.
I think it's quitting time. Santa,
I got to get back to work.
did you enjoy your time here?
I had a great time with the 3 Count Boys. Thanks for having me.
Well, thanks for being here, Santa. This is really cool.
Tim, and I'm telling this is the Queen song that I played earlier. Okay? I'm letting you know. No, keep the head. I'm telling you. I promise you. Trust your host. Okay? Just want it to be in the background. Okay? We're okay.
It's okay.
I can understand why he is
Santa's
afraid.
here.
Santa, you enjoyed your time here with us?
Santa I had a great time here.
So now people can they can download the NORAD app and track your whereabouts.
That is correct. Right
starting
now
on Christmas Eve, correct?
That is correct. Right now I'm in Lidditz, PA.
Yes. Oh yeah. Will that show that on the NORAD app?
I don't know. It takes a little bit to update. So
I think
give it time.
All right. So you got to get back.
It tracks the sleigh. The sleigh is still in the North Pole. He actually came by Uber.
Oh, damn! That had to be quite a hefty price.
But what's the price of Christmas spirit?
Actually,
man?
who's going to charge Santa right before Christmas
exactly.
for an Uber?
That's what I'm talking about.
Matt.
Maybe
Matt,
Lex
who?
forgot the shits and he couldn't
Let's
take
go
the
over to
slide.
Matt one more time here. Matt, who is this week's Woman of the Week, and what's the status on the Woman of the Year? That thing's coming up soon, isn't it?
Yeah, we will announce the Woman of the Year next week live on the show. So make sure you tune in to see who our 2018 Woman of the Year is going to be. This week we're featuring Mariah May Mead. She's up-and-coming talent out of the UK. Remember, visit the Instagram page at 3 Count Thursday. If you like one of our wrestlers, like their post, that counts as a vote. And all votes will count until midnight on Wednesday, and then we'll announce the winner on Thursday.
All right, fantastic. And Matt, where can people follow you on Twitter? You got a couple of days before we get into the stress of the Notre Dame college football playoff game, so get in while you're still calmish.
Yeah, get in while I'm calm over the holidays here on Twitter. It's at 3CT, the letter A, Philly as in Philadelphia, and then the number 8, so 3CT affiliate.
All right, Matt, enjoy your Christmas, man. Have a good one. We'll talk to you next week.
Yep, have a good holiday, guys.
Merry
Thank
Christmas,
you.
man.
You
Have
too.
a good one.
So that's going to wrap it up with Matt. Santa, do you know Intern Mark's Twitter?
He's that 3 Count Intern.
Yeah, on
something
Twitter.
on the
I
Twitter.
think it's at just 3 Count Intern. He had a
Three-
good
Three
he had a
Count
good
Intern.
WCW this week. Is up on the website now. So it's been a pleasure having you, Santa. Tim, tell the people where they can follow you and all the things you're doing.
Oh yeah, at Not the Tool Man across all platforms: Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever. Of course, it's a pleasure to be with you guys. First Christmas season with the 3 Count Boys. Looking forward to many more. When I'm not here on Thursdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, Sundays, I'm streaming on twitch.tv/NotTheToolMan. And I also do commentary for an independent wrestling promotion in Somersville, Pennsylvania. Excellence Professional Wrestling. Next event, January 26th. It's a little later, so it's actually the week between the Pro Bowl and the Super Bowl. Come on out for Project Blue Book, January 26th. All information at excellenceprofessionalwrestling.com. And have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and we will see you on the other side of the happiest time of the year.
All right, Ryan, where can people follow you at?
Yeah, give me a follow. It's at RYN Eagle. Much like Tim, I do commentary for a company called Atomic Championship Wrestling, Rogue Women Warriors. They're putting on a show not this Saturday, but next Saturday between Christmas and New Year's. It's called What Lies Beneath. It's going to be up at Club Reverb. Come on out, have some fun with us. We'll be talking about that next week, I'm sure. But like always, just follow the show. Everything 3 Count Thursday. Make sure you check out that Patreon page, patreon.com/3 Count Thursday.
Absolutely, we can't thank you guys enough. This was a fun week. This is a fun show, and Santa was here. It was an absolute blast. But again, we hope everybody that can hear us has a blessed, has a wonderful, has a happy holiday season, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, anything you're celebrating. We just hope you can do it safely. We certainly appreciate every single one of you for listening and supporting us and doing what we're doing. 2019 is sure to be a big thing. So follow along with us. Follow us on all of the social medias. Go to our website, 3countthursday.com, and everything that we do it for you. Also, our home network, NGSC Sports, over at ngscsports.com. And make sure I'm not sure. You can still try going to the Alicia's Pillows and Things. That is on njscsports.com. Find the Alicia's Pillows and Things tab on the homepage. Place your order. They may not be able to get it to you by Christmas, but these are fantastic gifts year-round, and you can still get your orders in. Again, njscsports.com. Find the Alicia's. I know it's still Santa Claus, right? I know it's so freaking awesome. But again, we'll be back live next week, our last show of 2018. And until then, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and we appreciate all of you. We go.